So, you know how I said I'd definitely be getting Ill Force V-Dramon on this? I don't know, I didn't really know the other two. So I was completely wrong, like, entirely. So this is Hoomon. Not Aero V-Dramon. Hoomon. And are they fine? Yeah, they're alright. Look, big flappy bird. I love this sprite. I also like the little flickers of flame that come off them as well. This guy likes 6 shakes. He fires little sparkly boys. I'm not sure if it's the dub name or the actual name, but that's Starlight Explosion. We'll get to this later. So yeah, welcome to Digi-Hatchin, where I raise Digimon for the community hatches, or however I feel like it. Over on the other pendulum, we've got Ancient Greymon, another fiery boy. And I do personally quite like Ancient Greymon. If we have a look at his shakies. He shoots fire. There's his face. And more fire. What was I going to say? He is a very toasty boy. And over on the DMX, Alphamon. Which, I mean, what do you expect from Doroguremon? Alphamon, who I think might be losing stats faster now. Which, if that's the case, is a good thing. Because this video, as of recording, is already incredibly late. Like, for the hatches, because the DDUK hatches start on the 8th of a month. And the Digi-Hatchin hatchery hatches start on the, I think it's the 1st and 3rd Friday of a month. Both of those have way passed. So if I'm starting a hatch, it's going to be late. But that's usual for me. It wouldn't be me if I wasn't starting a hatch incredibly late. So speaking of starting hatches, the current hatches going on are the... I can't remember what it's called, but the DDUK server's got the hatch where the theme is basically mythology. So, raise a Digimon that is linked to mythology in some way. For instance, I think Kakkinmon has some mythology links to him. There's, I think Mastimon is based on some mythology. Stuff like that. Like Cubimon is based on the Cubi, the 9-tailed fox spirit. You know, things like that. So for this hatch, I looked into it. Apparently V-Dramon has some mythology about him, and I know Durandamon does, and more importantly Ragnar Lordmon has a good amount of mythology based around him. So that'll be my picks for this hatch. Also on the DM20, got a little sleepy Examon. I was planning to jog rest him on video, but Slayerdramon and Breakdramon started dying, so I kind of had to jog rest them. But I got a little Examon. Look at him. Anyway, so that'll be my plan for that hatch. So I'll just use these two. If this guy happens to evolve from just like random encounters, then so be it. I'm not going to push him to or away from that. I think it has to be like level 8 though, so I wouldn't cross my fingers for it. Wouldn't hold my breath for this guy to evolve, but you know, if he does, he does. If he doesn't, he doesn't. Ancient Greymon's pretty cool. I'm pretty sure if he evolves, he'll evolve into, I want to say Lucamon, Satan mode. Probably. Either way, he'll still be a cool dragon. Hello, Olive. My cat has arrived. Yes. You gonna be chill? You're just gonna lay over there and not assault everything on my desk? Yeah? As for the other hatch, that is in the Digi-Hatchin hatchery, that is the Project Arc hatch, which quite simply means raise X antibody Digimon, or more specifically, devices based around the X antibody program. So think the Pendulum X, I think he said the D something. the DMX, the Pendulum X, and there was one other device, I think it was the D-Cyber maybe. Because that is functionally a Pendulum X. Man, I cannot speak. So, yeah, quite obviously we've got a bit of an issue for this one. In which both my backup slots are occupied, and I'm running with an Alphamon who doesn't want to die yet. So that's going to have to take a back seat for a while, if it's happening at all. I guess Alphamon will probably be dead by tomorrow, so I might be able to record tomorrow evening or something. And hatch a new one on here. I don't even get to plan a route for it, it'll be cool. I'll go for lots of X antibodies. And some of my favourite boys. Olive agrees. Yeah? Yeah. You can't jump on my lap, you'll knock the keyboard off. You'll destroy everything. Yes, you will. So before, in fact, yes, whilst I raise the new hatches, so let's immediately start with the new hatch for this. We're going to go for the Ludomon egg. Can't believe we pulled it off. That's beautiful. Perfect even. Zoomon, Kakkinmon. There's the Ludomon egg. No, you're not jumping on the computer either. Little Ludomon egg. And we'll start shaking him. While we hatch the new Zoomon egg on this side. On this side. Oh yeah, nailed it. Second time's the charm. Zoomon egg. Because it's been a whopping, like, month since I raised Digi-Hatchin. But look at him. Look at the leg. It just feels right to raise it on this device, you know? Ideally I was going to raise them both on the Pen 20, but I've kind of already got Home on there, and I don't want to have to kill him off to start the hatch. Also, I think it's kind of cool to sort of raise the Digimon and their representative devices, like Zoomon was made for the DM20, Ludomon was made for the Pen 20. And I know technically I don't have to raise Durandamon on here to get him on the Pen 20, because I have his information in backup down here. I could just send him... Oh. Ludomon hatching. There he is, and he's got a little Kakkinmon friend. Okay, budge up a little bit, you guys. In fact, this guy's gonna hatch any minute now. Is that Kakkinmon or is it before? We might just... Oh, Kotsumon. Oh, Katsukomon, sorry. And here we have Sakumon. Oh, they've sneezed. So yeah, let's actually get right to this. Let's give these guys some food. And let's give this guy some checks. I want to say about 7 or 8 for Katsukomon will be good. Let's try 8. 8 was not good. Let's try 7. Seven is good. With the mega hit, oh, the giga hit as well, because we had a Kakkinmon. Who is that Kakkinmon? This is very important information I need to know now. Yes, Olive. What? Who is that? Is that Metal Mamimon? Or is that Piccolomon? I don't know. Just leave you down there for a sec. Let's grab a little Sakumon, not Sakutomon. That's his next form. And second round. Just a real top up some stats. Oh yeah, look at him go. Olive. No, you cannot attack the spider on the ceiling. I'm gonna have to escort you out of the room. No. Back it in. So, let's stop blinding everyone with Sakutomon. I mean, I'm sure the light does reflect off the blade a bit and just sort of glare in everyone's eyes, but let's actually take a peek at the right monitor, because we get to look at Hoomon. A holy Digimon that possesses 4 wings that shine gold. Yep, those sure are wings, and there are 4 of them. They look vaguely golden. It is the head of all bird Digimon, and is said to be one of the one that presides over holy species. Yep, it's got a holy ring right there. What's the cat doing? Okay, it's behind the computer. That's a little concerning, but it's fine. While Holy Digimon is the ultimate form of Beast Digimon, Hoenmon is the ultimate form of Bird Digimon. As proof that it is holy species Digimon, it draws holy power from where it holds its 2 holy rings. Oh, it has 2 holy rings! Look at this guy flexing. And it is understood that the power possessed by Hoenmon is unfathomable, just like every ultimate level. Its special move is solemnly flapping its 4 wings, causing it to rain golden grains. Starlight Explosion. It is said that those who suffer this technique have all of their wickedness purified. Well, isn't that nice? So that was what evolved from Aero V-Dramon. Not into all forces like I thought, but in fact, Hoenmon. Who else did we get? We got... Let's save Alphamon for last. We got Ancient Greymon. Look at this boy. A very fiery, toasty boy. Possessing the attribute of Flame, it is one of the legendary 10 warriors Digimon that saved the ancient digital world, an ultimate who existed only in the distant past. It is told that its strength surpasses that of current ultimates. Yeah, it existed in the distant past, and also now. It is certainly an ultimate being. Ancient Greymon's abilities were later passed on to the Dragon Digimon, such as the Greymon species. It is said that in its previous crusade, it survived to the end alongside Ancient Garurumon and sealed away Lucemon. Its special moves are gathering the spirit of the land and creating a tornado to swallow up the opponent and blow them away. Gaia Tornado. And including inducing a super detonation, over the surrounding kilometers with an intense flash Omega Burst. He's pretty cool. And there's a little symbol of fire I've only just noticed on his neck. He's pretty cool. I like they actually made him like dragon shaped. That's beautiful. I like the fire wings as well. What a cool Digimon. I'm not a massive fan of Frontier, but he looks so cool. And finally, Alphamon. Kind of tempted to make Alphamon and Examon fight as 2 Royal Knights. Yeah? Yeah? Are you being vocal? Is that so? Alphamon. One of the Holy Knight type Royal Knights, the highest rank of network security, which is said to have 13 members. Whilst it is a Holy Knight, it is said that to the Holy Knights, it is a being similar to a deterrent force, and as it doesn't appear in normal times, it is also called the Aloof Hermit, who flutters a blue mantle. Yeah, and is the Royal Knight assigned to the place called the Empty Seat. Basically, he's never around. Yes. Well, you will shout it. You have been silent for the past multiple hours. And the second I start recording, you're like, yep, it is my time to shout. Let the world hear my voice. Yeah? Okay. Because it possesses the Alpha In-Force ability, an ultimate force in which battle instantaneously replays the elapsed battle. Although Alphamon's attacks are in just an instant, you can't grasp when the attacks actually unleash. In theory, you can only see the final blow that brought down its opponent. Sure, that works however that works. I'm sure if any kind of media actually went deeper into that and demonstrated it, it'd look cool. Let's clean up some of these. No, you can't jump on my lap right now, mister. No. No, you cannot. You will knock over everything because you're in a chaotic kind of mood. I'm also just going to quickly clean up Katsukamon's poops so he doesn't poop himself to death. That'd be unfortunate. It can deploy a magic circle of Digimoji from its hands, which attacks and defends. Its special moves are drawing out a convergence of light that was pierced into the center of a magic ray and stabbing its opponent. Seiken Grad Alpha. And spreading the wings on its back, flying up high and deploying a magic circle even larger than the sky, which summons a legendary monster from another dimension. Digitalize of Soul. You know, I've seen Digitalize of Soul, but it's never done that. It's never summoned a legendary monster from another dimension. No, you're not climbing on my desk. Pack it in, otherwise I'm putting you outside. I shall be right back. Alrighty, we're back. The cat has been let out of the room, as he wanted to be a force of chaos. But no, I've never seen the legendary monster from another dimension from that move. It's always kind of been like big laser beams. would be interesting. Like sometimes, I mean, I get it. I'm trying to program that into a game or like demonstrate that ability really would be a massive pain. Yeah. Now quickly while I remember, because I will forget, let's look at Kakkinmon. That's the one. I probably spelled it right first time accidentally. A Digimon that was born already wearing a leather hat. Look at that cute boy. It looks stronger than the average baby level due to its equipment, but because it was made of soft material, it barely offers any defensive protection. It is extremely vigilant and will retreat into its hat at the slightest provocation. Its special move is poking the opponent with the brim of its hat, so it just sort of goes bonk. Oh, so adorable. And obviously, let's look at Kakkinmon. Scratch that. We've got an evolution. To Kakkinmon. Who wants to go to sleep? Oh my god, I love the sleepy sprite. It's so cute. Yeah, you'll notice it'll just say like Mon 13 something or 192. There you go. Ing. They haven't assigned it a name. Can't clean the poop, but I can put you to sleepies. Good night, Kakkinmon. Not Kakkinmon. And I'm sure Sakkumon will be evolving sometime soon. Let's clean up that poop. Hey, well I remember, are your stats okay? Yeah, I'm gonna have to catch that tomorrow morning. Before it becomes an issue, which is gonna be fun, because I'm leaving the house at like 6, which means you're not waking up till 8. Same deal with Sakuta. Oh, it's a good thing I caught that right then, holy crap. Yeah, it was same deal. Okay, I'm gonna have to like catch both of you in the morning, but in the night, Sakutamon. So yeah, going back to this screen. Kakkinmon, let's look at Sakkumon. Okay, a tiny Digimon with a single blade protruding from its head. Its whole body is golden, and the blade on its head shines very brightly. Its personality is mischievous, and it is constantly moving as long as it is awake. But it is bad at balancing due to the weight of its head, so surrounding Digimon can occasionally be seen running around trying to escape because of its swinging blade as it rolled around. Such a pure little boy. He doesn't want to hurt anyone, he just accidentally slices people with the pointy stabby thing on his head, and he's literally a baby. So let's look at Sakutamon as well. Sakutamon, a baby Digimon evolved from Sakkumon. That now has 2 blades. Its balance has been stabilized by the blades now positioned on its left and right side, as well as the addition of its small feet. While it has stopped rolling around and become more active, getting stuck in a ceiling or a wall will cause it to be unable to move. Which again just sounds adorable. Look at it. I can imagine him just running around having fun and then stuck in a wall. Like stuck in a table leg or something. You know when like you have young cats and they like to scratch up everything because they don't not realise they're not allowed to yet, and they just refuse to use the scratching post. They're like, oh, this sofa arm looks really good, I'm just gonna scratch up this, or it's like table leg or something, just gonna scratch this up and destroy it. Can you imagine the amount of damage this guy will cause? Run around and just slice the entire chunk of something off accidentally. Must be very difficult raising one of those. That's it for, it was Kakkinmon, I think. Kakkinmon, this boy! A Digimon whose hat has become a copper shield. Oh, it's so cool. With personality turning rougher as well, it is less vigilant than before due to its equipment becoming sturdier, adopting a fearless, forward-charging personality. However, because its shield is still only made of copper, it will land itself in trouble if it gets too aggressive. Its special move is striking at the opponent with the sharp corners of its shield. Can you do that? Can. Pardon me, blind. So who does a bonk? So, it has been 20 minutes already. I would like to have battled Alphamon against Examon. However, 1, it's a bit unfair because Examon in this is classed as a super ultimate whilst Alphamon is not. And 2, they're both asleep already, I don't want to wake them up. And in fact, everyone's asleep. Every Digimon I have is currently asleep. Even Kakkinmon, who I haven't let die yet, although that being said, I'm pretty sure they're on, yeah, 1 condition. So, 1 little slip up is all it will take. But, you know, they're doing good right now. With that being said though, well, these two are super simple. It's a straightforward evolution line. They can only go one way. They'll evolve to Zubamon and Ludomon, and then to Zubaigamon and... is it Ludomon? And then it'll be Duramon, then Drandamon, then Ludomon and V-Dramon. And then finally Ragnarlordmon on specifically the Pen 20 because he doesn't exist for the DM20. But that's fine, Durandamon is like the best form. It's fine. I mean, Supermon's the best form. I think out of all of them, Supermon's my favourite because he's like small and stabby and has a cool tail and also has a cape and claws. He seems like he actually exists as a Digimon, like live and pick stuff up and things. As Duramon, he kind of loses that. He's too battle orientated. Wait, yeah. So pretty straightforward situation for these guys. These guys are just gonna have to wait till they die. I'll keep raising Ancient Greymon on my own. Okay. Well, this guy's not asleep. He's cool. Wait, Alphamon, are you actually awake? You might be, yeah. Why is Xmon? Xmon's just a good boy. He goes to sleep at 11. Look at these two. Oh, he's just watching over little Sakumon. He wasn't there when he was born, so he's probably just like gone to sleep until they wake up with Sakumon next to him. Like, oh, what the fook? When did this happen? Same with Hoemon here, actually. Oh no, Hoemon's awake. He's seen all. Yeah, let's pan back over to Hoemon. Watching this all go down. I should give Hoemon a Kakkinmon. Then again, maybe not. I don't know if how long Hoemon's gonna be staying around for. Oh, in any case, yeah. Raise these guys, and then with the DMX, wait for Alphamon to die and hatch a new Mon from that. Who knows what I'm gonna go for? It will be an X antibody Digimon, so I'm gonna go for probably Terriermon X. Unless there's something I specifically want to get later on in the line, because I don't want to go for like. I mean, there is Palmon X's option, but I want to go for Jazzamon or... was it Blucomon? It might be. Good question. Anyway, not even remotely the point. Straight evolution lines. Wait for Alphamon to die and hatch a new thing. I'll take care of him on my own. It'll just be these three. But for now, it is the Digi-Hatchin. I still don't know what it's called. I've not looked in a couple of days. I'd also like to apologise for like not being active for almost 2 weeks there, because I was just super busy, and then by the time I get home I'm exhausted and I don't have energy. I just kind of like sit, eat dinner, and then go to sleep, then wake up super early for work again. Fun times. And then everything's just been super chaotic. I've got a new car because my car was kind of on its way out. There's lots of stuff going wrong with it. Managed to sell that to someone and got a new car, which is really cool. You know, like you have 1,000 simple tasks to do, but because you got 1,000 of them, they're really difficult. Kind of like that. Anyway, for reals this time, I'm going to end the video. So, yeah, from Alphamon, from Ancient Greymon, from Hoemon and Kakkinmon, from Examon and Sakutomon, and of course myself. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one when hopefully we have a vacancy on the DMX. And some evolved babies. So Ludomon, Zubamon, hopefully. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next one.